Okay, we've got a good hand. We've got a good hand. We've got a good hand. Let's, we can't have you going +2. We can't have you going +2. So let's say no to that. No response. We know they don't have any hand traps. We know that they don't have hand traps. The only thing that they could have is, or rather, we know that they don't have Called by the Grave. Yeah, I almost wish I saved the Ash Blossom, but it's fine. I almost, because we have Dark Root a little more, it's fine. I almost wish I had saved the Ash Blossom. So Sword Soul gonna Sword Soul. Most likely banishing, wait, what? Why did you, he doesn't have anything in hand, that's why. Okay, good. Draw. Okay, top deck for later. Okay, top deck for later. Let's deal with some of that back row. Let's deal with some back row. Pop 1, pop 2. I activated the wrong card. I messed up. I meant to get the spell first. Oh well. Pop this. Pop that. The problem with Sword Soul is they can get a lot off of very few resources. They do not need a lot of resources to make their board is the thing. Right? That one set card is most likely the Sword Soul card that destroys my cards, which is fine. Right? I do want to deal with it just so that everything is dealt with. There's a delay. It's not that card. That card wouldn't be live. That card would not be live. That could be infinite imperm. That could be infinite imperm. That could be infinite imperm. Here, we popped one imperm. It's not a Sword Soul card. It went live when I put Ray on the field, but not when I activated spells. It's infinite imperm. So let's swing. Let's swing. I feel like it's fair to assume that the card in hand is not a Sword Soul card. I feel like that's a fair assumption to make. So this swing is most likely going through. Okay. We will then link into Ray. It wouldn't be Called By. If you had Called By in hand, you would have used it last turn. It's not Called By, so I don't have to worry about Ray's effect going through. Hayate is going to hit the field. There's that delay again. It's gotta be something along those lines. I'm gonna guess imperm. Which means that if I go for the Kagari play, I'm getting negated, but that's okay. Because at least we get the card out of you. Actually, if I know you're going to if I know you're just going to negate it, is it worth it to use that strat? That's 1, 2 cards engrave. Kagari will be 3. That would be 4, that would be 5, that would be 6. I could do something here. I could get some draws. And I think that's what I'm gonna go for. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for draws. I'm gonna go for draws and try and bait out that imperm. Main phase 2. Even if I can't bait it out, we're gonna deal with it, right? Even if I don't get the bait, we're gonna deal with it. And we'll leave him with nothing. Put ourselves in a top deck situation and just see how it goes. They've got Ecclesia in the graveyard, but I don't think we need to worry about it. I don't think we need to worry about the Ecclesia. Let's just get this out of the graveyard. And if you want to, I mean, either way, that card is going to be gone. They could have activated to stop us, but they chose not to. That could be a nib in hand as well, but nib in hand, we just jump into Ray. Nib in hand, we jump into Ray, so that's fine as well, right? Let's destroy this. Destroy this. Droplets! Okay, you didn't want to give up the card in your hand. That makes sense. Okay, let's do more. Into Kaina. That is you. Now think, that is Ray into Hayate into Kagari into Kaina. So we're not in Nibiru yet. This last summon will show us if they have Nibiru or not, which not great that we have to use Shizuku to be sure, but we'll use Shizuku to be sure. He doesn't have Nibiru. Activate this. I would guess that you also don't have an Ash Blossom here, so we should be fine. It's not a DD Crow. We would have felt it by now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Leave Ray in the graveyard for protection, and we go from there, right? We go from there. Nah, it wouldn't have been cross out there. Not the kind of top deck I was hoping for, if I'm being honest. Not exactly what I was hoping for, but it's okay. This isn't a great hand for them. I mean, we still have the Dark Ruler no more, so we're not that afraid right now. We're not that worried right now. Let's get engaged for next turn, and we end it there. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good, because now you can link one into the Tenyi monster. That's going to be in the graveyard. But this one doesn't have a special ability, because you don't have any banished worm monsters right now. So that's not, I'm not as afraid of that. You don't have any Tenyi cards in grave other than this, and nothing is banished right now. So that card in hand has to be heat. That card in hand has to be some heat, because that Adahara isn't doing much for you. That on normal summon will help you out though. And you banish for cost, so I can't stop you with Ghost Bell. So you are going to get your boss monster out, which you don't love to see, but that's okay. That's okay. If that's all you've got, then we're chilling, right? We're chilling, right? I'm trying to keep one eye on chat, one eye on the duel, so I can stay focused on it, right? Hand is Moye. Makes sense. I don't really know the names yet. You sent that to grave. Why? Because you can return a card I control back to hand. You shouldn't do that with Shizuku. You would have been better off adding a card to hand. Although with nothing else in your hand, you can't use the play that involves, what does this do when it's into the graveyard? I don't actually know. Oh, you did add something to hand, okay. Is this guy's in the graveyard? Send one Sword Soul card for one monster from your deck to the graveyard. Oh, okay. So you sent that to the graveyard, and then you added that to hand. You're going to try and return Shizuku to my hand. That's going to trigger Ray in the graveyard. I'm glad I kept you there, miss. I'm glad I kept you in there. Don't Ghost Bell. Face up defense position. And we'll force a banish. If you want this damage, you're going to have to banish here. Whoa, what does this do? Right, of course. Of course, you're going to add a banished monster back to where exactly? Add it to your hand? You could have had more. You could have had a lot more here than what you have right now. Why'd you add the trap and not the level 6? If you added the level 6, you'd have a Baron de Fleur right now. I've played against so many Sword Soul players that I've actually kind of learned some of the optimal plays. Is there a reason why you couldn't add the level 6? Because if you added the level 6 off of this and then used that, and then use this for that banish, or rather, battle phase. Okay, cool. You know what? I think we let this go through, because what's the cycle of events here? All that we do is force a banish. You know what? Forcing a banish isn't a bad thing. I'm talking about forcing a banish like it's a waste. Is this a hard one? So I'd assume it's not. You have to banish a worm for the negate. You have to banish a worm for the negate. I'm going to use Kaina. Right? If it has to be a worm for the negate, you can banish one. Let's activate Kaina. Onto you. Right? Wait. Why couldn't you use your effect? Why couldn't you negate that? Why couldn't you negate? You can only use one of your effects per turn. Okay, we're chilling then. How many spells in grave? 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Draw. Into Ray. We've got this. We've absolutely got this. Activate this. We're saving this Dark Ruler. In case you somehow manage to make a comeback, we're saving this Dark Ruler. Destroy you. That's the trap that's going to destroy Kaina, as well as, you can pop Kaina in my maneuvers here if you want to, but that's a bad idea. That's a bad idea in my opinion, right? Okay, fine, go ahead. It's the same outcome. It deals, the cards that I want to be gone are gone, and then I get Ray out of the graveyard, so it doesn't make a difference. Okay, destroy. Only thing is, well, it is kind of annoying. It is kind of annoying because now I can't just straight up engage. Let's put Ray back on the field, and I've used Kaina. Don't want to mess my loop up too much. Don't chain Ray's effect. Let's go into... We've got a couple of ways to get lethal here. We've got a couple routes to lethal. Let's go Hayate. Let's go Hayate here. He can, if he surrenders now, I wouldn't mind. Activate Engage, let's draw. Activate Engage, we draw. That's a normal monster, pretty sure we can't negate it. Meanwhile, this will get me more monsters on the field, so we'll get you. Draw an extra card. Don't need that. We're still going to go for the Kagari play because better safe than sorry. Better safe than sorry, if I do say so myself. Put you in face-up attack position. Get Engage back out of the graveyard. Link 2 into... You know what? Let's not be petty. We don't even need to go into access code talker here. We don't need the access code. Right? We don't need the access code in the situation. Activate Rose in hand. If that's not Nibiru in hand, you lose. If that's not Nibiru in hand, you lose. Summon Rose. Add Engage to hand. Then link to... I love this play. This is one of my favorite plays. It barely ever comes up. This play barely ever comes up, but watch this. Link 2 into Zeke. Put it right over here. Then activate Zeke's effect to banish your opponent's Link monster, right? Now, because we used Rose summoned itself from the hand for the price of free in order to do this, and then because we just banished the Link monster, Rose comes right back. I love that. I love that play so much. Don't chain this, face-up attack position. We link again into the Nightmare Unicorn. Take you. I want to do as much as I can without using my normal summon. I want to do as much as I can without using my normal summon, just in case he does have the, the Nibiru. So we're going to play around Nibiru here and get Hornet drones. I wouldn't expect it to be Nibiru. I wouldn't. I would be surprised by Nibiru here. Cross out. Too bad I don't run Nibiru in my own deck. Let's activate this into a token. Access code hits the field and that's game. Access... What? I messed up. Damn it. Damn it. It's not that bad. I didn't want to waste Shizuku here. I didn't want to waste Shizuku for this. It has to be an effect monster. Which means that even though I've kept Rose, even though I've saved my normal summon, we will be in a bad spot if he does have Nibiru. So we just have to hope that he doesn't. We haven't played around Nibiru as well as I thought we had. We still have a normal summon so we can quick play on the next turn into a monster. But if this gets stopped, then our turn is effectively dead. Because we've used Shizuku now. Right? Put this here, activate access code, gain that 3K, swing for game. Toggle off because it's getting annoying. No response? No Nibiru, we're safe. GG's. Okay, beautiful. Bella's a tuner. Yes, Bella is a tuner, but I didn't want to go into the I didn't want to go the Christian Haki 5 shot because that eats up my normal summon there. I wanted to do as much as I could to try and play around Nibiru.